What is up, Solow Sportsters? We're bringing you another You See It First. We have the Wilson Blade V9 1819. It will not be available for sale in stores, but we did get a really exclusive copy of the racket. We're gonna take it on court, put it to the test, and tell you how it plays. The new Wilson Blade 1819 V9 will not be available for purchase in the US, but will have similar specs to its 1619 or 1820 counterparts. It will have a 98 square inch head, an unstrung weight of 305 grams equaling 10.8 ounces, a swing weight of 320, putting the balance point at the 12.9 inch mark, making it 4 points head light. It has, as you can imagine, an 18 by 19 semi-dense pattern, a soft stiffness of 61. It is a standard 27 inches long on a constant 20.6 millimeter beam. It has the Wilson Pro Performance Grip stock on the racket and comes in a beautiful glossy racing green cosmetic. When it comes to baseline play for the Blade, the biggest word that comes to mind is versatile. I could use it from my ground strokes, half volleys, shots on the rise, slices, out wide with spin, into the court penetrating flat. It really did it all. I was very impressed that any shot could be hit and hit well with the Blade. On this new Blade V9 1819, we decided to go with the ALU Rough, string it on there at 54 pounds, put a nice classy Wilson red logo, and we're gonna take it on court now. Now, when the Blade V9s actually do come out in 2024 in the US, you will have the option of a 1619 pattern or a dense 1820 pattern. In this 1819 variation, which again will not be available in stores, but a lot of fun to play, you get a blend between both. It's that semi-open pattern. It has great density on your mains when you're flattening through on your ground strokes, but still stays semi-open as well to create a little bit of spin, get some dip, and use good topspin from all of your shots. The Wilson Blade V9 family is scheduled to be released February 7th, 2024. In North America, they will continue with the popular Blade 98 1820, 98 1619, 104, and 100L. There will be limited release for the Blade 100 and a new model added in the Blade 100 UL as a light option as well. The Blade 1819, however, will not be available. It is possible that it may be released in another market such as Asia, but sadly not available for purchase in the US. It is also likely that this racket may be reserved for pro players or sponsored players as well, with no retail options. Looking at what Wilson did with the new Blade racket, you can see they took a lot of inspiration from the racetrack. The color is quite nostalgic of some of the cars you see racing, as well as the new grommet kit that appears on this racket has a quick exchange and a quick replacement, just like a pit stop on the track. They claim that you can replace the whole grommet strip in under a minute effortlessly. Let us know if you can pull it off. We are referring to the color of this racket as British Racing Green, as it's a dead perfect match of the Aston Martin green paint car color. This color has its origins from the Grand Prix race, which was moved to Ireland as there were no speed limits in the country. Drivers painted their cars to this very green as an homage to the Green Island for hosting the race. At the net, the Wilson Blade was like an extension of my arm. The elliptical shape
was really comfortable and allowed me to place the volley wherever I wanted. There was minimal torquing, twisting. It was excellent response, and the sweet spot was ideal for net play as well as baseline, which is why this is such a great all-court weapon. During match play, I really enjoyed how I could absolutely close my eyes, swing as hard as I can, and tattoo a ball flat, and then also move my feet, shorten my swing, and roll a ball back into play. The Blade Racket is great from net or baseline, power or control, spin or flat. It really does it all.
The Solow Sports graded review on this racket will serve as a nice preview for the expectations of the V9 line and a blend of the 1619 and 1820 rackets upcoming. The ideal player for this racket is anyone rated 3.5 or higher with an all-around game to match this multifaceted racket. If your game is particularly focused in just one aspect, such as being a net virtuoso or baseline grinder, you will certainly miss out on much of what this racket can offer, and I suggest finding a racket that caters to the one aspect better. However, if you have a diverse shot selection and play the entire court, then this racket is for you. In the local retail markets, you should certainly consider similar available options such as the Babolat Pure Strike 1619, Head Gravity MP, Yonex Percept 100D, or Technofiber T-Fight 305.
That is going to wrap it up for the Wilson Blade V9 1819 review. What do you think of this cosmetic? Looks pretty sharp if you ask me, but let us know in the comments what you think.